Welcome back to the channel, guys. This video is part of a larger tips for visiting Zion and Bryce National Parks in the winter, so make sure you check those out, or the long vlog if you haven't already. Now, Emerald Pulse Trail, as you saw, it was closed. The end part of it was closed up to the upper Emerald Pool Falls. I don't normally cover trail guides if I didn't do the whole trail, but in this case, I did do the whole trail a few years back. So I have a lot of photos on that. I'll link it in the description, and I'll talk a little bit more about my experience for this trail and recommendations. So let's jump into those trail details. All right, this one starts a little bit different. Experience this 3-mile loop trail located near Springdale in Zion, generally considered a moderate, challenging route. It takes an average of 1.5 hours to complete. Very popular area for hiking, so you'll encounter a lot of other people. That's very true. Open year-round. Best times are May through November. You'll need to leave pups. Dogs are not allowed at national parks, not on this trail, inside national parks. There is a lot of really good information here in the description. Part of what I talked about in the Zion video is that you can't always drive to the trailhead. It used to be longer that you could, so in the wintertime you could, but now it's even shorter. You can kind of see the Zion Canyon shuttle system link here. Check that out, and I'll talk about that here in a second. The reason why I want to touch on the reviews is because a lot of people were saying that the upper falls were stunning. The upper falls. And I guess this really goes to show that it depends on when you go. The photos that I have from my last trip there, which was about 3 years ago, the upper falls were not memorable to me. You get up there and it was like a large puddle, and there's a little bit of water falling down, but that was probably because it was right midsummer, right after July. I just remembered it being really, really hot. At that point in time, I remember the lower emerald pools being really cool because you walk behind the water. That's the exciting part. That's where you guys saw me kind of sneak onto a little bit. And the upper falls, I remember, and I can prove this to you in the trail, all trails here. The whole incline is after this part. After you hit the lower emerald pools, the whole incline is that next climb, which is just a short kind of half mile or so to get to the upper emerald pools. Sounds like if it's not too icy, you can get up there after some rain. Definitely worth it. I mean, you should do the whole trail either way. But as you guys saw when we went, I wasn't able to, and I didn't feel like I missed much because I remembered the lower emerald pools just being better in my opinion. All right, I usually touch on how to get there, but it's pretty obvious. In this case, you're gonna drive to the visitor center and take the shuttle. My recommendation is you go earlier. The earlier you go, the less people that will be in line. If you go around 10, 11 after, all the way to 3, 4, especially in non-winter months, you may be in that line for sometimes hours, an hour, hour and a half. I've seen that. You want to get there early. You cannot take your car into the park, so you got to get on the shuttle and then get off on your stop. That is a good transition here. So the stop is right off Zion Lodge, and you guys saw that video, the shuttle driving away. I put that up. We made a turn to the south or the west side here, so you saw us cross the bridge. You saw the whole video all the way up to lower emerald pools. Now, the whole trail is beautiful, right? Whether you go on the Grotto Trail first, then the Cayente Trail on this side. The whole point of these kind of trails here are you see the water, you cross the bridge, you see the canyons off in the distance. The whole trail is beautiful, but really the main point of it, and this is why I made the video, are those lower and upper emerald pools. So I recommend if you're going when it's warm, still check out both. However, you're gonna find the upper emerald pools are a place more to just kind of hang out. You see some water. A good spot to be under a tree, eat your sandwich, drink some water, take a break before you head back. Make sure you take some pictures though at those lower emerald pools. Again, not often you can cross behind a waterfall. It's really, really beautiful. This is a quick video and a trail I very much recommend, especially now in 2022 when you need a permit to do Angel's Landing. And I believe that starts like in May. So if you go and you're not able to do Angel's Landing, and for some reason, for example, the Narrows, you either can't or don't want to do it, Emerald Pools, fantastic. Definitely check out this trail. I'll see you guys next week.